What's up, y'all? Happy Sunday. Oh, that wasn't. That fire didn't last long enough. Happy Sunday, beautiful souls and spiritual gangsters. Welcome to another round of Spiritual Gangsta Sundays. Welcome, blessings. How you doing, my dear? How is it going? And happy Cancer season. I just want to start off with, first of all, happy Father's Day as well, because definitely got to shout out the active and present fathers. Very important. Okay. What's up, Ariel? Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. All right, let's get some of this going. I've been outside, so I definitely need some of that. Y'all take some of that. Let the cards get some of that. Let's get some spirit guide messages going. Thank you for the hugs. Hugs right back to y'all. And I was gonna put up a post for Juneteenth, but I was too busy enjoying the day, because I was like, you know what, my ancestors would want me to just relax, so that's what I'm gonna do. But happy belated Juneteenth to the collective that celebrates. And let's get some messages. I'm doing good. High Priestess. I didn't even shuffle. Okay. I am doing good. It's been a really good weekend. And I hope it continues with some really good energy. Let's just put it out there right now to our spirit guides that will be joining us this evening. First of all, welcome and thank you and much love and gratitude to our guides that watch over us, help us, high priests again, and protect us and love us day in and day out. Let's get some messages to those that need it and get some good energy in here tonight. Please, no trolls. Please. Please and thank you. No trolls. Yes, I definitely did. Sphinx, what's up, what's up? Making your husband a bang bang shrimp. Okay, alright, happy Father's Day. Yes, please and thank you. Good energy. Only. And plus it's Cancer season. Okay, Cancer, shout out to Cancers, the mothers of the zodiac and the nurturers and Krabby Patties of the 12 signs. No, here we go. And I asked for it, and you know, sometimes you just have to just shut up and let Spirit take care of it. But yes. Welcome to all well-intended energies. There are, you know, it's funny, I saw a couple of posts where there are people that actually, it feels like their part-time job, they go after trolls and people that, I'm not one of those people. I don't got the time or the energy. That's not my realm. That's not my lane. But to those whose lane it is, they are in part doing the Most High's work in another way. Oh man. Okay, so let's get some collective energy. Let's see what's going on. Look at that 4 of Wands. And I did see the 2 of Cups shuffling as well. So there's a lot of balanced energy happening right now. 7 of Pentacles. Feels like a lot of the collective is just letting, you know, taking it easy for the most part. And just letting things come. This is not about rushing. It's not about immediate gratification. It's not about any of that. Right now, it's about finding that center of peace, finding that balance, whatever balance looks and feels like to you, because that is different for different folks. All right. So not to impose those standards. Let's go for a collective message. You got it. You working on a Sunday? My gosh. They got you working on a Sunday. And thank you for your like. Shout out to anyone that wants to jump in on the tribe. You know, hit that sub button. Because really, I just want the collective and good energy to keep spreading and thriving. 9 of Wands energy coming out. Yeah, we're building over here. We're building something strong and stable. This feels very powerful in a few different ways, this collective energy. It feels like very mellow but determined. That's a good combination. Let me see. It says, all right, so to all that is new here, again, welcome. Today is Sunday, all right? And Sundays here mean that we only do spirit guide messages. Well, I in particular, all right? Of course, other readers will vary, but no questions will be accepted on Sundays. All right, and if there's any confusion as to the theme of the evening, check the description box. It's always there. It is always, always there. Ooh. Okay, all right. That 9 of Swords energy peeping up, but I feel like it's something that is kind of fading. That's like, it's like a very quiet energy because, yeah, right after your King of Pentacles. So that self-doubt, those fears, that shadow voice is getting quieter and quieter. I like it. Let's see. Oh, that 9 of Pentacles peeking. You see that energy? I'm feeling like the color yellow is coming across really strongly. And look, we got some more here. 4 of Pentacles. So good amount of Pentacles energy. Ooh, and the Supreme. Yes. That divine energy. Starting out with that 6 of Pentacles, though, we have a trio that popped out right after. Judgment to the 2 of Swords to that Devil. Listen, when it comes to the collective energy, y'all had a choice to make. At some point in time, you had a choice to make between your higher self and those habits and those energies that are committed to holding you back. And you chose the higher self path. All right, to those that resonate with this message. Anyway, because that's not going to be everyone's case, but to those that have chosen the higher path, you in there. All right, 10 of Pentacles, like I said, building up, staying on the side of boundaries being up, but still receptive, because this is very receptive energy. It's not to say that, you know, walls are up so high that you're not letting anyone else in, but you still have to keep your boundaries. All right. Double 9s here, so 99. We're coming to a terms of completion. All right, because before the 10, where it's actually completed, comes the 9. So building up to that, but building strong. This is some very stable energy here. This is some solid, grounded energy. When it comes to prioritizing, when it comes to how you are spending your time management could be something really big right now. How you're spending your time, who you're spending your time with, okay? Because that 6 of Pentacles energy, that's, you know, that give and take. So be mindful of who and what you're giving and taking from, all right? So that's going to be very important, but the divine is strong up in here right now. That spirit guide presence, we on it for Sunday. Yes. Ailin. So spirit guide messages on Sunday. Tuesdays are viewer's choice where you can come and ask your own questions. So if you would like to join me on a Tuesday, feel free. The only thing is, when it comes to third-party spying, you got to watch how you phrase your questions, all right? Because third-party spying is not allowed over here, okay? And also no medical or legal questions. Those are the only limits. All right. So let's get started. But I really like this energy. It feels very grounded. It feels very, because you see what was behind. What we are putting behind us are those toxic habits and patterns and self-limiting beliefs, or the beliefs that you grew up with, that you were taught, that no longer fit the scenario. You can't take them with you on your highest path, so you have to let them go. Okay, so it's about choosing to do that. And a lot of y'all are choosing that higher path. I'm so proud of us. We're going up. We're going up. Upstairs we go. All right, so let's get started. Blessings. You would be up first. All right, Ailin, you got it. Stick around. All right, so we have Blessings and Ariel, and then Sphinx. Random, if you're still present and you would like a message, please let me know. And then Ailin. All right, let's go. Spirit guide message for Blessings. Let's go. Welcome. All right. So again, this is a spirit guide message only session. All right. If you're new, welcome. The live description box will tell you everything you need to know as far as what the night's messages are about. But nope, you don't get to ask your own questions tonight. And that will never be the case on a Sunday. Ever. Never, ever. All right, so let's go for Blessings, please. What's that spirit guide message? I saw the Ace of Wands pop a couple of times. Oh, and now we have the Ace of Cups. Oh, what's this new energy? Guys are saying something fresh is happening. You mentioned you were cooking. Have you been baking? This feels like baking, or looking up recipes, or getting some new ideas when it comes to either how to prepare your food or what different types of foods to make. This also could be like new ideas that you're switching. Like, this Five of Wands feels different though, because normally Five of Wands is like a combative energy, but this is like fighting together. This is like, this feels like a tribe. This feels like, yeah, because opposite that Ten of Cups, that feels like tribe energy, like a tribe coming together and kind of like standing strong together in opposition possibly of something else. But that's interesting. Always look up recipes. But it's like you may be finding like new one, like brand new. You may be either venturing into different types of food, cultural recipes, like something different here is something new that I felt like your guides help bring your way, either for the benefits that they could be health wise, or just for to like spice things up, because it's giving like spicy. And it's interesting how clear, oh, that was upright, how clear that energy was straight off the bat. You may be feeling you're either really clear-headed or your focus has been on lock lately. Three of Swords, okay. Let's talk about that. Okay, so far we have 3s and 4s on the table. So you may be seeing a lot of those numbers Either number may be significant. Now we got the Ace of Pentacles with the World and Death. Woo! Okay, I kind of just like slid out there. Six of Wands, I like it. That Eight of Cups to the Queen of Swords. This feels like giving up in a way. Like, I surrender, I give up. So it's like, on one hand, standing strong with a unit, but on the other hand, like letting someone out, like giving up, not really giving up, but kind of transferring leadership or giving leadership in the interim, because this feels like temporary, but okay. Empress to 44 here, Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So Four of Pentacles again, that was in that collective. Three of Swords to that World, the Ace of Pentacles and Death energy together. This is very, very transformative energy, because with the completion of the World and a completion where death is concerned, it's like turning things around. This is like what you're starting to create for yourself, lifestyle wise, whatever changes you're making, because with three aces, that absolutely new energy. It's like your guides are bringing to you. They're bringing these ideas and these like new concepts to you to improve your well-being. All right, and this is going to pay off. The Six of Wands says the path that you're on is being highly encouraged. So even if you think about, like, because it could be like kind of really different energy for you, and you know, the new things that you're bringing in. So when it comes to, if you're doubting it or if you don't see immediate results, give it time, because it says these two fours say that it's like a long-term change. All right, you're in it for the long term. So whatever changes that you're making, give them time. Okay, you're going to have to be able to be patient and give it time. But Empress energy, this looks really good and it feels good. That's the most important part, feeling good. Because the looks, yeah, that's cool. Looks are cool. But feeling good, yeah, that's where it's at. And yes, this current reading is for blessings. Y'all can stick around. And yo, it's Spirit Guide Sunday. Like, if you have any spiritual tips or if you want to share anything about your path in the comments, you are absolutely welcome to. All right, this is a collective, and I want y'all to feel, you know, free to open yourselves up to insight from others, because I'm not the only one insight here. Just because I got the cards doesn't mean I'm the only one. What is this? And how did this slide in? More yellow. All right, dedication and efficiency in reverse. All right, so dedication, upright, and efficiency in reverse. When it comes to efficiency and being in wait, what's the message though? Work smarter, not harder. Okay, yeah. I feel like you're doing that, but you don't feel like it. You may feel like you're losing efficiency, or you're like, because this Three of Swords feels like a breakup from, like you're breaking up from a certain way that's really hard to let go. And it's like, yeah, because Three of Swords to the Death and all this. It may feel like inefficiency is happening here, but it's like you actually need some disorganization. It feels like your guides are like, it's okay to get not messy, but unorganized, so you can reorganize the way that will be will be better for you, that will help you out. Dedication says, reaffirm your dedication today. Align your daily actions with your bigger vision. Yeah. Your commitment defines your success. Consistency creates lasting achievement. Vulnerability also showing up here. I'm not sure if it was supposed to be reversed, but that was a big, was it? I forgot which day it was, but that was a big theme as far as like heart chakras opening up here. In one of my last lives. So make sure you're still working on that aspect, because no cups are present except for the Eight of Cups on the underside. So make sure that your emotional needs are being fulfilled right now. Make sure you're taking care of yourself on that emotional level and not forgetting that aspect. Like your guides, they're like, side note, don't forget to check that heart space. All right, catching up with the comments, and let's get an angel number. All right, let's see if any 3s or 4s pops out, because this the Empress with the 3, and then the 3 of Swords with the 44 in the middle. 3443, and that's a palindrome number. I don't think that number is in this deck though. But you may want to look up that number, 3443, and see if there's any additional messages for you there. But we have another palindrome, 101. Which says wisdom, transformation, absolutely underline that, resilience, growth, empowerment, new beginnings. A lot of new beginnings here. Happiness stems from self-expression, growth, and experiences. View failures as steps to deeper wisdom. Happiness is real, achievable, and all around you. Appreciate both the small and significant moments on your journey. Failures are opportunities for renewal. Embrace the fresh start ahead. A lot of new energy here. And your guides are, it's like they're helping you. This feels like also in your resting state while you're sleeping. It's like they're working with you more, a lot more there. All right, because that's really when they get the biggest opportunity to work with us. And I forgot to introduce this part, which says starting over. So in a lot of ways, you're starting from a different side of this journey. And it feels like it's going to be even better than what you've previously experienced. Because we got Empress, World, Death, like all those aces. Yeah. They're like, your new chapter is about to be your best one. I love that for you. Yeah, look that up. I've never, personally, I've never seen that number for myself. But there's a lot of numbers that are encoded into this experience that help us. Like, it's very funny. If y'all have ever heard of, what is it? Is it Fibonacci codes? I forgot what the name, it's like a G word. But there are these codes that if you say these numbers over and over, the concept is that it changes some aspect of your physical reality. And it's not false. It is not false. I can tell you that much. But everybody's experience is going to vary. So if you can, look it up and try it. All right, let's go. Ariel, where you at? Oh yeah, she said she's working. All right. Let's get your message. And gematria, yes. Yo, we could get deep into these conversations. The way there's so much information out there. You're so very welcome. A lot of new energy. So if you've been waiting for that refresh, like you're wondering when things are going to restart, like this feels like this season is going to be like the catalysts, like a catalyst season for you. And what better season than in Cancer season? And aren't you a Cancer yourself? So it feels like possibly for like a birthday present, this will be much needed and much welcome change. I love that. All right, so let's go for Ariel, please. What is that spirit guide message? Messages as Ariel's guys have. Oh, starting out with the 2 of Cups. Okay. Let's see if Ariel. Queen of Cups showing up here. Ooh, but with that 7 of Swords. What's that about? Ariel. Queen of Cups again. I'm getting like, why am I getting Little Mermaid vibes? And not just because of your name, because, you know, all the times that you've been here, like that reference has never come up before. And Page of Wands. Wands. And now the King of Cups is definitely giving a lot of water energy. So we have the Two of Cups and then the King and Queen of the same suit. Ooh. All right, so when it comes to your guides, it feels like they're definitely helping you open up your heart space more. You may be feeling like more like, because these two, when these two come out together, well, you know, side by side, not just in the same reading, but side by side, that's something. These both are very strong when it comes to connections, when it comes to relationships, and not just with external energies, but with yourself. You may be feeling like more, like confident in yourself, more self-assured, more like committed. It feels like to self, and that in turn like magnetizes your energy. People don't realize like how you treat yourself is a huge part of how you treat other people. So, Two of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles, two of the best like energies when it comes to fulfillment and completion of that energy that you need to get to next levels. Yeah, to that Queen of Cups, to that Eight of Swords, and we have another Queen of Pence, and then the Page of Wands. So this is about opening not only opening yourself up to different levels and connecting with yourself to different levels, all right, but also magnetizing that energy where it's drawing in, all right. I know I saw a counterpart for you in another reading. It's like they there. Yep. They there. You may, and with this Seven of Swords, it feels like you pretend sometimes like you don't see it or feel it. Because we got that 7 to the 8 of Swords. This is some pretending shit. Like, what? I don't see how strong it is. I don't see how strong I feel. You know, what you talking about? You know, we're gonna see how it goes. So your guys want you to go through, have fun with this. Yeah, listen, this is not me. Y'all be like, yo, stop it. It's not me. I'm just, you know, I'm the mouthpiece. I am the messenger. All right, but they're helping you with that. It's like the feelings that you feel and the thoughts that you have, which you don't like to share or expose or verbalize. All right, those are the thoughts that are being assisted, okay, from the help of your guides. It's like, you know, that loving feeling that you have, that those butterflies are like, you know, you feel that, girl. You know you feel it. It's okay. It's all right. Yo, what? Something just popped off like fireworks in the background. I swear. I'll take that as confirmation, mind you. I will take that as confirmation, but there's no reason tonight to pop off fireworks other than maybe someone had some leftover for Father's Day, Cancer season, Juneteenth. Take it, you know, whatever, but I will take that as confirmation. Throw shots. I said, this is something you really can't deny anymore. This is like, you try it, you know, try as you might. You could try. But your guys are like, nah, just, you know, it's time to admit it to yourself and lean into the prospect of the fun parts. All right. Because with this Eight of Swords, you may be denying it because of, you know, all that can go wrong. But it's like there's nothing really here that indicates that is the case. So you would only be denying yourself. All right. So Page of Wands. I'm saying, have fun with that. Mastery and Radiant showing up here. It's like, and this is very radiant energy as well. With these two pentacles in the middle, and it's giving star energy. You could have a glow about you right now that somebody may have either commented on or you just feel. Or you may have said that to yourself in the mirror. Take it how? Take it ever how? Jesus ain't gonna help you here. Yeshua was busy somewhere else. He said, do what Luna said. Do what your guides are prompting you to do. Yeah. This is awesome energy. Like you may be like, when is the other, like, oh, this is just temporary. When is this gonna, no, this isn't really a temporary thing. This is like, of course, no day is gonna be, there are gonna be days where it's not gonna be perfect, but you're still going to consistently have a good feeling. And it's like your guys have been like working with you for that. And this is in part to, hook you up with that possibility. Jesus said, I can't take the wheel right now. You got this. Visionary landing on top of the Eight of Swords. And it's so interesting. Visionary and hope actually landing on top of the Eight of Swords, where there is no vision here. That's that third eye, because this one is blindfolded. So trusting that inner vision, trusting your gut right now, because your gut is leading you correctly. That gut feeling that you have that supersedes that shadow talk or anything that's telling you that something is going to go wrong. Trust that gut that's saying things are finally going right. Visionary says a great change starts with bold imagination. See beyond the present into what could be. Dream big. Map out your highest potential without limiting yourself to current circumstances. And Hope says believing in better days lifts your spirit. Optimism fuels emotional resilience. And underline that part, because that is the part where it's to say that sometimes you consider your resilience a gift and a curse, but it's really your gift. That's like one of your powers, that you are so resilient. Despite what anybody does or says, you still keep your moral compass pointing in the right direction. So there you go. All right, find one thing to look forward to today. Focus on what brings you light. I want to set the buzzer on precision. All right. Let's get an angel number. Nope. Read the description, please and thank you. No questions will be taken tonight. This is for Spirit Guide messages only. 666, Reef Black. I've been seeing that a lot lately. I've been seeing 666 a lot lately. Healing, empathy, self-discovery, compassion, awareness, inner peace. Unexpected changes are on the horizon, challenging your thoughts and feelings. This is a prime opportunity to reassess your identity. Embrace a mindset shift. Opt for optimism, confidence, and trust. Listening to your intuition and understanding your emotions are key to your growth and evolution. Yeah, don't ever, y'all, and this is on collective, deny your emotions. You got to feel your way through. And 444 protection. Like your protection goes heavy. Like I feel like this is a consistent thing, but right now, because your guys are working with you so heavy to keep your heart space open, it's like the protection so that nothing that will deter that can interfere with that process. Because I feel like that's happened before, where they were trying to work with you and something got in the way. And you're like, nah, I can't do this right now. I can't do it. Nah, we'll try again later. All right. That was nice. This is really good. Like, these are my two favorites. Whenever it comes to with connections with self and also external, these are two of the best cards to get. So you're in a really good space to develop some deep long-term connections if you want them. Again, it's about a choice. So if you want it, it is there. All right. So I did not see a random respawn. So Aylin, if you're still present, actually, no, it will be Sphinx after. Sphinx and then Aylin. And Sphinx, I just want to make sure that you're still here. But nah, I was really two of cups. I was thinking about the said Jesus can't help. Well, the thing is, when it comes to the Most High's assistance, it's always available to us. But this is a reason why we were given free will and choice. So if we ask for assistance, just make sure that the choices that we're making are warranting that help and assistance. That's really what the Most High asks from us, and that's about it. Alright, Sphinx here, let's go. What's our spirit guide message? Knight of Pentacles to the lover. Let's go. Spirit guide message first, Sphinx, please and thank you. I'm sorry, I just got a little, my guides have been on me as well for certain things. Not about like tarot. I got, just like y'all, I got my own journey. So I'll be getting like little hits. I am not your mom. Negative. But hello. Let's go for Sphinx, please and thank you. Spirit guide message. Ooh. Two of Cups and the Chariot wanted to flip over here. Something about this could be about either like your mode of transportation, how you get around, or the movement that you're making. Something about intentional moves and connections. Because with this Three of Pentacles, it feels like either you've been connecting with energies that seem helpful but are not. What is this? And it's like this feels like very sneaky energy. Four of Pentacles. All right, I'm gonna keep that off to the side, but and so one more. Oh, that was a cultural thing. All right, no worries. I get it. Oh, they don't they do that in like is it Nigeria? I feel like that's an African tradition. Yeah, I know where they do like mom, dad, aunt. Well, more like mom and auntie and uncle. That's on the side. All right, now we got the Supreme to the Chariot. All right, this feels like your guys have been trying to work with you. It feels like to navigate away from something though, or someone, because it's giving that you have an energy around you that, or if this is not an energy, but it feels a lot like an energy, and it may be like a close energy. This feels like, and that's why I'm like it's like a hard time trying to distinguish if it's you or but they're like, yeah, it's an external energy from you. It's like they're trying to navigate you away from an energy that maybe you're too close with. This could be family, this could be friends, where it's like it's hard to separate, but they're not like their energy is what's keeping you stuck. So if you feel like you've been stuck, like you're hitting a wall, it's because of this particular energy. All right, so after that Devil, we have the Knight of Pentacles to the Five of Swords, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Pentacles with the Death kind of on its side here. When it comes to when the Death comes out either towards a reverse position or sideways, it's about denying or knowing that a change is needed, but not making it, not doing it. So it's like your guides want to help you, but it's like if you are not an active part of the process, like there's really not much that our guides, like we can't be forced. That's because of the free will we've been given. All right. That's why, and I say, if you ever come across a reader that says this, anything is guaranteed in tarot, it is not. It is not. All right. It is a system of guidance and divination, and that is it. But when it comes to what your guides are trying to do here, you have to actively help them. You have to want to do the work as well. Because it's like either waiting for a change or waiting for an energy to, whoever this energy is, because it feels like this Knight of Pentacles. This is earth energy as well. Both are earth energies. Capricorn, I can't remember which of the earth signs the Knight of Pentacles is, but it's like close to home energy. Could be a sibling with the sun here, or it could be an actual sun. But whatever that energy is, it's like that is what's keeping you stuck. And instead of unsticking yourself, it's like being a willing participant in that, and not initiating changes, allowing this energy to sabotage. Yeah. It's you're gonna have to separate yourself, because this is giving that you need some time and space to yourself, because that is the only way to really eliminate all the noises that are interfering with this, because this is major interference in your connection right now. Somebody is sabotaging your connection, whether that be intentionally or unintentionally. I'm not even sure, but just the mere fact of their presence, it's like a signal blocker. Whoever this is a straight signal blocker. Then I don't know who this is, and you may be blocking your own signal, because it's like it's so close to home that even if it's somebody, say like a neighbor that's like right next to you, I'm getting like close to home. So it's somebody that is close to you. So if you have not been around anyone, if you don't have anyone in your space, then it may be you. But it's about unblocking yourself. Like, you really have to get away from whatever this signal disturbance is and be able to connect, because these are underneath. This is like going some distance so you can get away from some noise. You may have been like either called to take a trip or go someplace. It doesn't have to be far. But with this, it's like you would have to either drive or get in some mode of transportation. Because yeah, that's the only hit that I kept getting, is close to home. So this is somebody close to home that is a blocker for you, or start trying to sabotage you in some way. And again, I don't know about actively. That's a part I don't know. I don't know about actively participating, or intentional about it. But this is like, it's definitely giving crazy energy. It's definitely giving crazy. So be careful of that. But it's giving either temporarily, so you can get the messages that they're trying to give to you temporarily, going someplace like where you can get some peace, even if it's for like a long weekend or a long day trip or something, because it's like a signal trying to get through. What are those? What's that material? Like titanium? No, is that a fake one? Vibranium? I was gonna say vibranium, but I think that's the one from the movies. All right, so you may want to stop doing that. And it's not to say that y'all, when it comes to praying for people, that is very admirable, that you would want, above your own well-being, that somebody else receives that peace. But if it's taking away from yours, your guys don't want it. because it's something that is taking away from you. Here's the thing. Well, I'm not going to call that, but yeah, this energy is wild. Meanwhile, like, this feels like composure, receptivity, emotional openness allows for blessings to flow. All right, practicing gratitude. It says receptivity, but it's like, I feel like you would only be able to be receptive outside of your current environment. Like right now, again, it's like your signal's blocked. It's like, you know, think of us as like, you know, being a Wi-Fi router for, you know, I'm gonna put it in modern terms. We're like Wi-Fi routers, you know, trying to connect with divine source and our guides' messages. And when that signal is blocked, like if there's too much interference around us, we can't get those messages. There's disruption here. And it's like even a disruption to this feels like a disruption to your work life as well. It's like, feels like you bring this with you. Whatever this energy is, it's like it follows you. So if you've been feeling like even when you get, you know, some away from your environment, if it's not like for a full day or so, you still feel it. Serenity went way over there. Yeah, you need to get away. A calm heart sees clearly. True emotional power comes from stillness. Take a moment of stillness today. Breathe deeply and connect to inner peace. Right now, I'm being drawn to the water. That's a reflection in the picture. If you can get to a large body of water, because that's like a more cleansing type of environment, that could help. And also salt yourself and your home. If you can, take an Epsom salt bath because you need to be cleansed energetically. This is like, this energy is all over you right now. And it's keeping you blocked. Let me see, candle, dedication. So yeah, you said you've been trying to connect with your guides more. Light a candle, do like a cleansing ritual, any that you feel most comfortable with. People ask me like, oh, what should I do? Listen, I'm not here to tell you what to do, because all of these practices that you see, none of them are concrete. It's whatever you connect with, whatever methods you connect with the most. And harmony. Yeah, trying to reestablish the harmony in your energetic field. Because it's like once this type of energy is on you, it feels like nothing goes right. Because you may either feel like you're not having the best of luck, or just feeling down and not feeling good overall. Like the overall well-being sense is not here. Yes. Salt in the corners of your property. That's a method. Absolutely. Make sure you smudge yourself. Make sure that you are protecting your home, and that's a close proximity that you might want to put on the edges of your property. Either salt or protective crystals. You can look up different talismans that you can use, but you definitely need protection from this, because whatever this energy is that's close to home, you're saying your neighbor, so will you know, if that's what's resonating with you, go with that. But whatever this energy is, ew. It's that angel number 1111. Okay, that says which come true. Fortune, patience, flow, self-discovery, manifestation, new beginnings, and initiative. A lucky break is on the way. This could manifest as joyful news, transformative experiences, new opportunities, or an exciting new relationship. You'll find yourself in the right place at the right time. This isn't mere coincidence. It's a gift from fate. Embrace this blessing and be open to the wonderful changes it will bring into your life. All right, so that's something to look forward to. I'm not, again, I find it irresponsible unless it's been confirmed definitely, but they're not going to confirm that right now with me. But when this is present, the problem might take care of itself. Let's just say that. And for eights here, funny enough, I saw that number yesterday on my chart mileage. Abundance and personal power. Reclaim your power here, because this energy has drained you to points where it's like you're, again, signals are blocked, things are not flowing, there's a stuckness here, so you need to separate, get your power back. And it's like, it feels like you're low-key manifesting a situation here, because you said you hope that she moved, but they said no, it was another type of hope, but you know, that's between us. It's okay. Oh. Yeah, that is very disruptive. That is extremely disruptive energy. And okay, so now that you have confirmed that you have to wear headphones, it's like that's an intentional. Because, I mean, that's common sense. You know, for the consideration of your neighbors, you know, people are not going to try to sabotage your sleep unless they had ill will or ill intentions. That's wild. Exactly. Stop. Like, again, it's very nice of you, but I did not get anything from your guys that says to keep praying for this situation. You need to put that energy back into you and distance yourself. If you can get away for a little while, because it's like it's giving that distance is needed. All right. And also to cleanse yourself. Other than that, do not give that situation any of your energy, anything, nothing. Because it's like it's draining it. It's like this feels like an energy vamp. All right. So don't do it. All right. So hopefully enough of y'all get on board together and get them out. Because if it's disrupting multiple people, that should be enough. So yeah, that thing, yeah, that's all up in your energy. Your guys are like, something's gotta give, because this is not it. This is not it. That's wild. All right, Aylin, if you're still present, let me know. And I've been like easy like Sunday morning, going pretty slow because got like time for maybe 2 more. Okay, Aylin's still here. All right, so let's go. Shout out to you for being, but also because it was giving like you're a little too patient, and the kindness is, yes, it's good to be kind, but everything needs a balance. All right, especially if you're being kind at the detriment of yourself. Your guys don't like that. It's like the Most High don't even like that. People like, oh, you always have to be kind. You always. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's like, no. Like, get that across real quick. No, you do not. Let's get that spirit guide message for Aylin, please and thank you. That is the God message. Ooh. 7 of Swords flew over to my left. That's the second. I have 3 of Pentacles in reverse again. Page of Cups. Yeah, no. That is hilarious. And this is the first time they told me not to read for you. Whoever you are, the Seven of Swords energy is coming. Like they said, no, don't do it. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to take you off the channel. That's an interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. At this point in time, whenever my guys give me a message, I don't question it. I just do it because I've gotten that like on another platform before, but I didn't really take as much heed as I do now. So yeah, no. All right, so sign. Okay, so if you'd like a guide message, we can do that. And I would say I'm curious as to why, but I don't care. Like at this point, like I don't have to care. It is what it is. Don't do it? Okay, I won't. I heard it was don't read. Do not read. Okay. All right, let's get a guide message for saying please and thank you. Okay, Ace of Wands. Justice. Guide message for... Page of Swords wanted to turn over. Queen of Pence. Okay, King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Which was a 10. All right, so we're starting out with that Ace of Wands to Justice, Knight of Wands, Queen of Pence to the Nine of Cups, and the Supreme to the, and now we have the Knight of Swords. So I saw the Page of Swords wanted to jump out, but now we have the Knight showing up here. So a good amount of sword action. When it comes to this new cycle, because it feels like a karmic cycle has been completed. If you feel like, you know, there's been a stagnancy, like maybe things were not moving as quickly, or you felt like the energy just wasn't feeling right, it's been off. Because it was giving like a feeling of offness. There's been a lot of karmic cycles closing out here. So if you were part of that collective where, you know, the karma is shift, because there's also a lot of timelines based off of this decisions that we're making to end karmic cycles. Timelines have been shifting here. So it feels like there's going to be a bump in your timeline, and your guides are like, be prepared for things to start to speed up, because it's like you've been asking for more motion. You've been asking for more things. You're like, if you said, oh, I'm tired of this, I want something else. They're like, all right, just be prepared. Be prepared for it. Okay, y'all were talking. So just be prepared. That's what that's the phrase that keeps going over and over. Be prepared, because things are moving quicker, and it's guiding you to a more emotionally fulfilling space where you'll be happier with how things are looking and feeling, because it's giving both. With the Nine of Cups, that's feeling good. With the Queen of Pentacles, that's looking good. All right, so if it came to there's been a lot of changes that the collective has had to make, I should say, between individuals. Is going to be different. But if you've had to make any lifestyle changes or feel like you have been guided to change up either your diet or your exercise routine or your pattern in some shape or form, or even your hobbies, because it's giving like you may have felt like you needed a change up in your hobby space, like what brings you enjoyment. So they're like, that's them. It's your guide saying that this is a time where more movement is needed from you. All right. So between your energetic and your physical space, you're going to notice things are speeding up. You're going to have more to do. You'll probably get more invites or more prompts for social activities. And it feels like this energy it's definitely guided. Okay, so don't, because it's like there might be some resistance for you. So try as you will not to resist or like, they're giving like you can, your words or how you communicate things is direct or can be straightforward. So it's like, definitely stay open, because you don't want to push anything away right now. Ooh. It's peeking out here. And as I say that, vulnerability. So vulnerability says, being open emotionally is a strength, not a weakness. True connection requires authenticity. Share your feelings open with someone you trust. Allow yourself to be seen fully. All right, so it's about being seen right now, because you may shy away from being seen. It's giving like, it's a new turn on like being more extroverted and being more open, being the openness to it. True receiving happens when you release resistance and allow all possibilities to unfold. Let go of rigid expectations today. Embrace whatever comes your way with an open heart. All right, so yeah, you're being guided to be a lot more open. We got the pink and the blue. So that is calling upon like the masculine and feminine aspects as well. And momentum and intimacy also showing up here. So you're going to be given more opportunities of better intimacy. And intimacy does not just mean romantic connections. It means the ability to be open and vulnerable with other people and even yourself, okay? Because intimacy can also be a self process, okay? Because you'll be surprised how many people don't know how to be intimate with themselves. Forget other people. Forget others. That's that's the external. When you focus on the internal and you're not able to, even look at your whole self and be able to take all of yourself in. Come on now. Hi, Karen. Let me see. I should have time for one more. Was there anybody else? I don't think there was anybody else waiting. Unless, oh wait. Bake 215 if you were still present and wanted a spirit guide message, because that is all I'm doing tonight. That's it. That's all. Tuesday will be viewer's choice. Okay. So, Karen, unfortunately, that would be my last read for the night. But I will be back on Tuesday. Ooh. All right. 555. Change. That says growth, resilience, transformation, purpose, renewal, breakthrough, creative energy. This feels a lot like a renewal when it comes to the energy that your guides are trying to bring in for you. It's a renewal, a sense of that renewed purpose, intimacy, that, and I'm getting strongly for self as well, and that translates to external. So y'all gotta know how to be intimate with yourselves first if you can truly be intimate with others. All right, because it doesn't work the other way around. I don't care. I will die on that hill. It does not work the other way. It says you're about to level up. Absolutely. This divine energy, although it may not feel easy at first, this challenge is preparing you for greater things that align with your highest good. This is the why you've been seeking. Keep pushing forward. There's a reward waiting for you at the end of this journey. The reward is connecting with your higher self. That is the reward. 222 alignment and 0303 taking chances also showing up here. So yeah, it's time to take a chance. It's time to open up, be more vulnerable. It's time to really see that side of yourself grow and connect more, because this is pointing more inward, connecting more with yourself on different levels, and not relying on external validation or external energies to do that for you. Get to know you. You're very welcome. All right, so let's go for big 2 and 5. Let's go for that. Thank you, thanks. Thank you. Alright, so let's go for bike, please, and thank you. What spirit guide message do they need to hear at this time? All right. Two of Swords. Something about the in-between. 5 of Cups. I feel like a off and on I wanted to say relationship, but that's 2. I mentioned that I wasn't taking questions tonight. It was for spirit guide messages only. So if I didn't catch that return comment from you to see if you wanted one, I apologize, but yeah, I'm not taking any more readings for this evening. Next reading, next live will be Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay, leave that. So leave that. 3 of Wands to the 4 of Swords showing up on that bottom here. It is giving like you're, you dream of doing things. You dream of doing more things than what you feel like you can either do in your 3D reality. It's like giving ambitious dreams or big dreams, but not. It's like it doesn't go beyond that. It's like you just consider it a dream. Knight of Cups to the Star under the 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. Temperance, 10 of Pentacles landed after Temperance, but then the Fool landed on top of Temperance here. So it's like keep it like that. It's like your guides, it's like they come to you in these little quiet moments, but you don't think it's them. What? You think it's you, or you don't. Either like it feels like your faith or whatever you consider your connection is, it's like it goes deeper than you think, but these like quiet moments that you have to yourself where you think that, you know, either whatever ideas you have or like little intuitive hits to do something, or it's like it comes from them, but you're like, oh, that's just you. No, it's not just you. It is not just you. It's like you're unaware of how guided and protected that you are. And something about like how you you have these dreams, but you don't really think that they're real. Huh. Okay. So it's like this, you have, okay, this is giving like active imagination, but you think that imagination is just you. It's like, no, that's not just you. Like for all of your, well, because this is giving like either wild ideas or kind of is like out of the box, outside of you're not an in the box person. You're not an in the box energy. This is very interesting. Okay. Is it my twin flame? We're on and off. I walked away. Okay, yeah. That on and off, because that was the first thing that I got. Like something that was on and off. But this is giving that whatever it is that you think or like you hold yourself back from, because we're just talking about your spiritual connection. This is coming later. The Ten of Pentacles is later. But right now it's like they want to focus on you. Okay, yes. Visionary. Okay, this is straight up Aquarius energy, this star energy. All right, so whatever it is, it's like you sleep on that aspect of yourself. You sleep on the ideas. Like you think that, oh, they're cool and everything. Yeah, that's a really good idea, but then nothing happens. Like you don't jump on it. You don't take that risk because the fool is on its side here. So there's no real risk being taken. It's like, oh, that's too big of an idea. I can't do that. Come on now. Come on now. We wouldn't be given ideas if they weren't possible for us. Let's think of, of course, logic does have to come into play because not everybody has that side. But to the collective that resonates with my message, you're going to be one of those people that has that logical aspect that, you can really figure out if it's really doable or if it's, too outside of the box. Okay. So yeah, you're heading there, but again, you're telling me you're connected and you're guiding and you know all this. It's not your guys are like, it's not giving that you actually are taking a risk on yourself. Or that you even like really consider them. Like this is giving like, but at the same time, it's giving that but you are not. Aquarian energy. It's so complicated. Because it's giving slightly complicated energy, but it's okay. Your guys want you to know that you're not getting these ideas from out of nowhere. You get them from them. All right. So it's also about connecting back and giving gratitude to where they come from, because it's like not acknowledging. It's like either one of your guys or maybe it's an ancestor, because this energy is giving like kind of salty. Okay. Because I know, I'm like, no, your guys are like, don't even try that ish. Don't even try that. You're like, yeah, I know. You sure? You sure? Because they're calling you out right now. They're straight up calling you out. Mastery. It says true excellence is achieved through dedication and continuous improvement. Hone your craft today. Strive for excellence in what you do. All right. So it's about, you see yourself having a level of mastery, but it's like the action behind it, it's not there, because these are very reflective energies, which means, when I say reflective, means not acting on it, just thinking about it. That Knight of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups, two of which have their eyes closed, all right, in meditative state. So it's like, you can't deny that you are connected, yes, but do you act on what you're guided to do? No. And it is through the active part that you will achieve the mastery that you're claiming. All right, well, you listen, that's good. Stillness. Look at that stillness. More of this energy. More of this. So stillness says, in stillness you align with clarity, but this, remember, this came out on its side. So let me read the reverse. Inner restlessness may be preventing you from receiving insight. Slow down. And let me read I'm going to read the other one too, since it was on its side, because both messages may apply in different moments. In stillness you align with clarity. Quiet the mind to hear the wisdom within. Take a moment today to pause, breathe deep, and listen to your inner knowing. All right, so when it comes to your meditation, when you do meditate, because it feels like that you do have meditative moments, like really, really listen to what you should act on, because it feels like you have a lot going on up there, a lot with your connection. So it may be hard to focus on the messages that you need to hone on in. So ask them which idea or what it is that you should move on and get started, because it's like you are here to master something. You're here to build something. So until you actually can prioritize and hone in on that, you're just going to be going in circles. And this deck just like went crazy and spilled out all over on my lap. So be careful here, because it's giving like spillages. Some oopsies. Oop. 1331, good fortune, guidance, clarity, major change, self-reliance, individuality, comfort, and prosperity. Trust in your skills and talents. They are the keys to a bright future. A piece of valuable advice, a moment of clarity, or a comforting message is headed your way. Everything is aligning in your favor and success is within reach. And remember, because they're keen me to underline that last part, it's within reach. But just because it's within reach doesn't mean it's automatically going to come for us. You have to go and reach out and do your part to get it as well. All right. It's not going to come to your doorstep. And 2222, feminine forces showing up here. So your relationships, your harmony, your prosperity. When it comes to this off and on, listen, if it's off right now, focus on the off so you can get you on. Okay? Because with that twin flame coming up as the first thing that they remarked on, the off and on, it's definitely been holding you up from going on towards your purpose. So, message. And you're so very welcome. All right, folks, that's it for me on this platform this evening, but I will be back on Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Join me then for Viewer's Choice, where you can come and ask your own questions. And I will see y'all then. Keep the energy up. Keep high and on that path of purpose. And have a great night.